Hi guys, Alexandra here, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to you with a little bit of a tutorial video. Now I haven't fully decided if I want to do tutorials, but I just found a product to help me with doing videos and I love it. Now I think I mentioned in my very first video that I shoot music videos, and if you guys have been watching any new videos lately, one of the big new effects nowadays is the glow effect. Now this may have been going on for a while, I'm not sure, but there was a day where I was like, yes, I'm stepping up my video game, and then I saw one with the glow effect, and I was like, oh no, But luckily, I found a product that really has helped step my video game up. And that's the glow effect package from Pixel Film Studios. Now as I was scrolling across the internet looking up how to do this effect so I could step my video game up, I actually came across this package, and after using it on my last video, I love it. Oh my god, I love it. It's such a good package. It's so convenient. It's quick, it's easy, it's awesome. Like, I love this, and it adds so much to your videos. And it's so convenient to have. Okay, so basically if you want to use the glow effect, you're going to go into your Final Cut Pro and open that up. Alright, when you open that up, you're gonna put your clip or footage of whatever you're using right here. I just left a video of myself here from a previous music video. Now you'll find your glow effect right here over in the generators area. You'll go to titles and generators, and it'll be right down here, and it'll say brush glow effect. You'll get it in 4K, 5K, 720p, 1080p, and phone. I use the 1080p because that's what I shot my video in. Now right here it's going to show up just like a generator would right over top, but it's not going to do anything to your footage. It's just going to sit right over top of it. Now to get a better idea, and I guess a better view of how we're going to do this, close out this tab right here, and then we zoom in to our footage and zoom in on what we're going to add the glow effect to. Now we go over to the controls and we click on our generator, and now right here you have two different options. You can do frame by frame and add to subsequent frames, and I'll show you the difference earlier. Basically, frame by frame, you're going to have a different glow in each frame. You have to do each frame individually. Add to subsequent frames is where you do it in one frame and it's in all of the frames, and it just stays there for each frame for your whole generator clip. Now we're going to do frame by frame first, and we're going to go down here, and now this is your brush size. So you can have size 13, which will look something like this, and the brush is this line right here, that solid line in between all of the glow. That's your brush size. So now if you want to change it to something smaller, you can do a size 4, and that's what you'd get. Or you can go big and do size 40, and that's what you'll get right there. Oops, sorry. And that's what you'll get right there. And now while we're at it, I can just show you how to erase it right here. Basically, here's your eraser tools. And please excuse the noise in the background. I'm sorry, this is my first time doing this, so if there's any noise, I apologize. But here's your eraser tool. And now you can change it to any size you want. And right here, oops, sorry, and right here, because we're doing all of it, I will suggest when you're erasing something smaller, just a piece of something, to have a smaller number, like 10. But when you're trying to erase everything, it's okay to go big because you want to get everything. The eraser is really good, it's really strong, so you don't want to mess up something when you want something small erased. So just remember to check your eraser size before you do it. And how you do that is you press down the command key and then just go like you're brushing. Now down here is the brush color, where you can pick out what color you want your brush to be. And we can do any color we want. Right here I'm going to do yellow just because it's a bright color and it shows up on darker colors. So we're going to use yellow, and it'll show up really well on this black right here. And let me make sure. Yep, let's go down to a smaller number. We're going to go back to 13. And now right here is the glint size. Now that is the amount of glow that you're going to get with your brush tool. Now it comes automatically set on 3 when you open it. So when you put your line right there, see how far this glow comes out right here? That's a 3 setting. Now if you do it with a 1 setting, it'll be much smaller. Now if you do a 10 setting, see how the glow comes all the way out? So that'll change how far the glow from your glow effect comes out. Now we're going to do a number 2 right here and keep it a little smaller. And I'm actually going to erase this because we don't want that right there. So like I said, to erase it, you hold down that command key. And there's all these other settings. You can change the angles of it, the softness, the amount, all these other things. But now I'm going to show you how to do the frame by frame effect. Now we're going to find where we want the start of our video to be. And let's just say we're going to start right here where my jacket is. Now when you do frame by frame, you want to make sure your video is zoomed out as far as possible. You want to open it up as much as you can. Now like it says frame by frame, you have to go frame by frame. And while this seems to take a while, it's actually not all that bad. And forgive me for being a little bit messy with this. I'm a beginner at it, but it is amazing. So now this is the first frame. Now we're going to move to the second frame. And then we're going to go to the third frame. And basically we're going to do this until the whole jacket is outlined. Okay, and so basically that's just a quick little clip of how you draw around it. And I know it's a little sloppy, but I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of how to use it. And now you see how it goes all around the jacket. Here, let's zoom in a little bit and do 100 right here. I really like that effect. And I know this isn't the best effect in the world, but I'm just kind of showing you how it would look. Now, we're going to do it again, and we're going to do the, where is it? Now we're going to do it again, and we're going to do the subsequent frame effect. Alright, so right here, we've added the brush glow generator over top, just like we did before. And we're going to close out this over here so we have more space to see what we're doing. Now for this one, I'm actually going to do the rips in my jeans, which sounds weird, but that's what we're going to do. So, we're going to start right here. We're going to zoom in again. And now this time we're going to do the add to subsequent frames. Now this one, it'll go the whole time. So I'm actually going to zoom in 400 because it's really small. Now, like we said, we changed our glow size, or our brush size, I'm sorry. We changed our brush size. I'm going to make it a little smaller, make it an 11. And then we're going to change the color to, we're going to do a pink color. And then the glint size, we're going to change it down to a 2, just to make it not so bright. Actually, we're going to make this a 10 right here. Alright, and now what you're going to want to do is you're going to draw over what you want. Again, hold on, why is this coming out so big? It should be smaller. Probably because I'm so zoomed in. So actually, we're going to change this down to a... Did I erase all of it? Is that a spot there? Alright, so we're going to go down to a 5 instead. There, much better. Now we're going to outline the rip in the jean. And that's a little sloppy. Please forget. Oop, where's... Alright, now we're going to zoom out a little bit. And now we see how this is over top of the... And now it's going to stay on each frame. I know this looks weird at first, but now what's cool about this is it'll stay on each frame, so you don't have to draw it again. Because the shape of my rip is the same in each scene, if you want to make it go along with your footage, all you have to do is keyframe it. And now that's when you click the keyframe button over here. Now this has nothing to do with the glow effect package. This is just the Final Cut Pro or whatever program you have. However, you keyframe it. So when you move it to the next frame, you take your footage and you move it down to where you want it. And this part you do have to go frame by frame, but that's keyframing for anything. And I'm not going to make this perfect. Like I said, I'm a beginner and I'm working on growing with this and with all of my video footage. But this is just a quick video to show you guys how to do it so you can put it in your videos. I've always watched the glow effect and I was always so nervous that I would never know how to do it. And this package has helped me so much. Now because my hand gets in the way, what I'm going to do is right here when it gets in the way, I'm going to move it to this rip, which may actually be very trippy, so we're gonna see what that does. And I'm just doing this so I don't have to draw it again for you guys. I just want to show you how to make it so that you can have 2 different ways of doing the glow effect in your videos. And you can also make it smaller. Here, let me go to fit. You can also make it smaller by resetting your scale. So if you notice your footage is getting smaller and you need this to be smaller, you can go to your scales and make it a tad bit smaller. Oh, nope, that went bigger. We want smaller. Alright, zoom back in. And you can also turn it, and this is all keyframing stuff. If you guys need to learn about that, there's a bunch of videos on keyframing out there. I had to use them to learn how to. I may do a video on how to do that too if I like this tutorial thing, which I'm actually enjoying because I enjoy doing this. And now you just keep moving your footage along with where you want it on each frame. And as the footage gets smaller, alright, and I'm just going to clip it right here, just to show you guys what it would look like. Okay, that looks a little weird, but you get the idea. It's gonna follow as you keyframe it. Like I said, this isn't a keyframing video. This is more of a glow effect package tutorial, but this is how you would do that. You would basically keyframe it where you want it. Oh, that's so weird. So basically that's how you do the glow effect, and it's really cool. I know I'm a rookie at this and it kind of looks crazy, but that's pretty much the package. You can do so much with it. I've only done one video with it, but it's really been a good video and it's so easy to use. Okay, here we go. So this is the last video I did, and I'm just going to show you in the video what it looks like. So if you guys are into the glow effect at all and you want to try it, I would definitely do it because it is amazing and it works so well. I know my tutorial is a little rough. I'm not great on the spot if you can't tell from my YouTube videos, but it looks really cool, and as you can see from my music videos, I nailed that. Okay, now I know I didn't do an installation video on this package, and that is my fault. I downloaded it. I didn't think I would be doing a tutorial on it, but I loved it and I had to share it with you guys. However, there are videos on how to install it. I actually had some trouble installing it because my MacBook wasn't up to date on its system program, whatchamacallit, and I had to look up installation videos and figure out why it wasn't installing properly, and it was my computer, not the package, that I cursed out for like 20 minutes because I thought it was a stupid package. I thought I got gypped, but I had to update that and then it worked perfectly without any problems, any issues. It is easy to install. It is easy to add to your programming. I use Final Cut Pro, so adding it to Final Cut Pro was no problem. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you shoot videos or into just cool video tricks in general, maybe you just like to flex on your videos on Instagram, this is a really cool package. For the $30, it is so easy. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. Hey!
Oh.
Did I just say flex?